Straight out of Ngaruawahia, New Zealand, here's Maurieo. Hello, Maurieo Vlogs number 376. Good bones. Hello. Welcome. Well, today I went for a bone scan. Because of all the steroids that I take, and then I actually take another pill, Resondronate, to keep my bones strong, they wanted to check that, well, everything was working. So I went along for a bone scan on a machine something like this, but, well, not quite the same, but something like this. And I met a lovely lady there. And, we had quite a fun time, actually. And she popped me up on the, first of all, they scanned a bit of my arm, I think my wrist, and then must have been a bit of my leg and round my hip, and 3 locations on my body were scanned. And then straight away, we got the scans out, and she was able to tell me that I've got quite good bones, above average bones for my age, and that chances of me falling over and breaking in bones are, well, not great, which is good. So apparently I've got good bones. I just have to keep the rest of the body up to the mark. Like that we'll stand up all right, but we've got to have everything else functioning as well. So that was a bit of good news. I've got good strong bones. And then looking back, through my family and that, all the way growing up, I don't think any of my siblings had broken bones. Mum and Dad didn't have hip operations or any bone problems. I think Mum might have had a little bit of arthritis, or she said she did. God knows what it was. It could have been anything. But that was good bit of news on a Monday morning. I've got good bones. There you go. So let's pop over and have a look at the big screen, and that's my shout out. I was going to look at my diary and what happened there. So I mowed the front lawn, so that's everything's pretty much, that's the cycle finished, and we'll start again. It's getting a bit tricky coming home from work, especially if I finish class at 5. I don't get home to 5:30. Doesn't get me much time to get out there and mow a bit of lawn or do something. Now, yesterday I hadn't filled in what I did. Now, I tidied up the feijoas. We cut some feijoas down, so what I did was I finished tidying them all up and then mowed the lawn where they'd been, and it looks quite good. But I also took on another job there, the waratah. Now, waratah is a star pole or star post. Well, we call them here in New Zealand waratahs, and in Australia as well. So I'd put a waratah in the ground there to hold up some chook fence a while back, and been trying to take it out. Now I've got a waratah basher and that to put them in, but getting them out of the ground can be a bit problematic. So, but I had it all sorted. I thought I'd get a bit of 4x2, and I'd screw that to it, and then I'd get the car jack and put that underneath it and jack it out. And all went well till I got the jack out, and the jack was, not functioning properly and broken. So I was a bit disappointed with that. Checked out another couple of jacks around the cars and things. No. But then I thought, good old Archimedes principle. Well, I think it's Archimedes. If I had a lever big enough, I could move the world. So I got a big lever, a big bit of pipe, and put that under the bit of wood tech screwed onto the waratah, and well, eventually I got it out. A lot of huffing and puffing. I could have blown a few houses down and pulled it out. So very pleased with my my efforts. Very pleased with my efforts there, pulling out the waratah. They're not easy if they hit in a long way. So that was all part of the Fijoa hedge thing there. So, yeah, and where, what, who? Moz sorted that one out. The plague doctor's mask. And so now we've got a new where, what, who starting today, number 95. Who is this? And what did he do? And, yeah. All right, and the shout out. I'm going to do a bit of a shout out today, so you have to see who that is. I don't announce those before. I'm going to probably do another couple of videos tonight for classes tomorrow, but I haven't done them yet, so I won't take the credit for those. And yeah, did a little bit of prep for my classes today. I taught 5 hours today, a 3-hour tutorial, and then a 2-hour lecture. Well, a co-teaching in a 2-hour lecture, so that was all well and good, and my bone scan. So yeah, pretty busy sort of day really. Sort of everything's on track, although I'm still quite a way behind with marking and things like that, so need to work on that. So that brings us to today's shout out, where we're going to shout out to one of the channels that I visit. Now, up till now, all my channels have been pretty much in the same community, around Yankees Outdoor Adventure, people I've met through that. But this is another channel here that I'm going to have a look at, and I really like this channel. It's called This Is a Man's World. And I first encountered this because Michelle is a surveyor in England, and I came across this channel, and she does little videos on setting out and surveying stuff. She's actually an engineer, but she's also quite a skilled cinematographer or video filmmaker, and she has made some films and studied that as well. So she does some really good stuff, and she's got quite the sense of humour and a little bit off the wall. So I've been following Michelle for quite a while, particularly as part of my surveying job. Is we and in civil engineering, we're trying to encourage more women to take it on. So it gives me a bit of a perspective on that as well. So this is Michelle here. Now, she's a freelance sort of survey engineering set-out expert. And she has a good bit of fun, I have to say. I've always enjoyed her videos and comments and replies. Now, she's pregnant at the moment, so she had to finish up. And the baby must be due any day soon. So she's been a bit, hasn't put out too many videos, but I would really recommend that you go over, particularly if you're interested in, got a civil engineering interest, go over there. But no, she's a good bit of fun, and what have you. So, I've always found her to be, answers comments and very sort of supportive and things like that. So, check out This Is a Man's World, a different view on civil construction, from my point of view anyway. Now that brings us to today's challenge, and as you can see, it's a caption contest. So I've been trolling through the internet finding suitable photos for caption contests, and this is probably one that was used in a campus caption contest. Caption that. So, yeah, put your answers in the comments below. A little bit of interactive there. What's the policeman saying? What's the young boy sort of saying, or whatever? So, yeah, that's today's little interactivity, a caption contest. Now, yesterday I was out on location and I waxed on about what the street was that you're looking out on there, and of course it's Westgate Street, but nobody came up with that answer. I'm not sure. I'm sort of tried a couple of those with very little success, so yeah, I might button off those ones for a while, but yeah, but it's Westgate Street that's looking out onto Westgate Street, Narrowahia there. So we didn't get that. So yeah, thanks to everyone for liking and subscribing and watching, for your encouragement, your motivation, and yeah, let's bring it all to an end there. All right there. Cheers. See you.